So this week I thought it would be fun, interesting to kind of tap into some personal stories and maybe some stories about other entrepreneurs and how they were able to use creative financing to kind of build the business of their dreams and what that entails, because so often, we're looking for funding and financing for our business and we run into roadblocks and we run into obstacles. And what we do here at Fundwise Capital is try to find creative finance and funding solutions in order to bridge that gap from where you are and where you want to be. And whether you need the money from marketing or hiring or getting a newer, nicer office or equipment, whatever it is, you need it, and it takes a lot of the times creative financing to get there. So the first thing I want to do, I want to start out with the first business I ever started. I was 21 years old and going to college at the University of Utah, and this guy comes in our classroom and he says, you know what? Employers are looking for a lot more than just a piece of paper saying you got a degree. They're looking for real experience. And so if you want real experience, well, there's nothing better than starting your own small business and learning how to do the marketing and the sales and the hiring and managing of people. And so I was intrigued at what he said, and I signed up and I went and I interviewed there in the cafeteria, and I was selected to join this program. And what it entailed was you were going to start your own business that was going to be a painting business. And a lot of my friends, family know that I don't have artistic skills. I'm not someone that does something like that well. But again, starting a business, I was supposed to hire and train people, so I was really excited. So I got in this program and I started knocking on doors in Park City, which is where the Sundance Film Festival is in Utah every year. A lot of wealthy, successful people, big homes, and they're all built out of wood, oddly enough, and so they need to be stained and painted on a regular basis, especially with those brutal winters in Utah. And so I start to accumulate some business, get some sales, and I've got about $20,000 in sales for jobs, and then I need to go get those jobs done, right? And so I hire some painters, I'm all ready to go, and my first roadblock is I need to buy ladders, I need to buy paint brushes, I need to buy a paint sprayer, I need to get a little extra money to pay some of these employees before I'm actually going to get paid for the job. And so I need a way to finance the startup costs. It's about $5,000 is what I need. At this point, I don't have really any credit. I don't have any verifiable income. It's a brand new business, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. And as I talk to my manager who's helping me start this business, he says, listen, you've got signed contracts. Why don't you go talk to a local paint store owner and see if he'll open a line of credit for you. So I get those contracts, I get the work booked out, I tell him, I show him I'm ready to do this work right now, but I gotta have paint, I gotta have paint brushes, I gotta have ladders that I can put on my 15-year-old little Toyota Corolla car and go to that job site. And he agrees. And so it's a creative financing technique where you work out a deal with, you already have business in hand, and you sit down with that store owner and say, I can get this business done and repay you with interest, if you can just give me a line of credit to pay for the stuff. And he did, and it worked out. So that was my first experience as a small business owner, and the struggle to get financing and funding, and the creative finance solution in that particular instance was just building out that line of credit with a relationship. So that was kind of the first time that it really opened my mind that there always is a solution. When Tony Robbins says, you can come up with the money, I think a lot of the times, that's kind of what he's talking about.